Hey guys, Cheap here with more Doki Doki Literature Club, and Natsuki's being stubborn about reading a poem. But it's embarrassing. I understand. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Cheap lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. You are terribly awkward, Cheap. I recite my poem. I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Oh. Alright, so this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reading, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Oh, well... You at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing that in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. It would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... I guess, in that case... You don't have to worry much about much for the festival. I don't know what that sentence was. I said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. And the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I'm staying up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. But I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. You two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Cheap. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I'll come with Sayori once more. I mean, that's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. Let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? That put me on the spot here. Well... I'd walk home with Yuri. Home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point to speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're saying things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Hmm? If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I just lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. But I said there's no point in speculating. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen? That has nothing to do with what we were thinking about, but okay. Unstable? Unrequited. Dang it! Covet for sure. No. Existence. Dang it! I keep picking her things. I should have saved. Ambient for sure. Eternity. Anxiety is a her word. Essence. Quiet. Meager? Uncanny. Agonizing. Nation. There seems to be a repeat with the words, so I'm just trying to pick the right ones. Nothing? Dang it. I think I had more Yuri words, but that was a 50-50. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah, Just have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. That was the word I was gonna say, guys. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I bet the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for why is she excited? It's gonna be great. Huh? Was she complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day out from school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Not a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? A pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. You're saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika? Eh? Not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense to translation. Eh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? I'm guessing her Japanese name has, squid in it, apparently, if you break it up. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri as Sayori's anyways. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave a hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? This feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me sometimes. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. You say so. Ridley glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. Conversations are dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. They've been prepping for the festival. They must be spending a lot of time together. Finally approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Chief, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Sorry, I had to take a drink. Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one, or I'm not the one asking you, Cheap. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? Seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Cheap. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club and immediately started pursuing Yuri. It's like an extra light turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now that now that it always has been. You're so funny, Cheap. Thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because it's just how she is when she's around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyways? I mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try and talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up in front of her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting it weigh me down this so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Dancer in the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks this way just as quickly with a flushed look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I haven't really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own, which isn't too close. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, she didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't for me to heart. Oh boy, I got another episode to do after this one, and I'm just bombing immediately. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything, but baka. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in your concern. Choose that sentence. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Or perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Yes, negative. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Cheap. Word is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. That is her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. In your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't always aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyways. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Or I know it, everything goes back to normal. Everyone goes through their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. That Sayori has a huge crush on us. We'll talk to Monica first. We'll burst through that mystery. Hey, Cheap. Thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Cheap. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's taught in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Or, you got mad skills. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Certainly putting in a lot of effort. Just really like her. That's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Oh, she's onto us. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? Know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. If something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it can be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. I say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. I mean, she might accidentally hear us. Let's not do that one either. Anyway, share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. But before we get to that poem, I'm gonna cut the episode off here. Bye!